Hello friends, welcome to my channel chemistry.com. This is my third video of crystallography. In my previous video, I discussed about the Bravais lattices and the primitive and centered unit cell. Today I will discuss about the how to calculate the number of atoms in an unit cell. Now in a space lattice, a unit cell is surrounded by many other unit cells. So a atom which is in corner position or edge position or face position is shared by other unit cells also. So at first we have to see that how a atom is shared by another unit cell. Now first of all we are considering a corner position atom. The highlighted one, that is the red colored lattice point, which is an atom also. This is also the same as that of others lattice point, but this is highlighted because I will show you that how this atom is shared by another unit cells. Now a cornered position atom is shared by other 8 unit cells. There is another unit cell. Now there is another unit cell. Now this atom is shared by 3 unit cells. Now 4, now 5, now 6, now 7 and now 8. So this atom, cornered cell atom, is shared by 8 unit cells. So the contribution of a atom which is in corner position per unit cell is 1 by 8, because a atom is shared by 8 unit cell. Now second is that it is an edge centered atom. The atom is in the edge center position. Now it is shared by another unit cell. It can shared by also other unit cell. This is by this unit cell and this unit cell. It can't be shared by other unit cell. Only by 4 unit cells it can be shared. So a edge center atom can be shared by 4 unit cell. So when the atom is in edge center position, the contribution of that atom per unit cell is 1 by 4. Now consider a face center atom. The highlighted atom is in the face center position of the unit cell. Now it can be shared by another unit cell. So when an atom resides in a face center position, it is shared by 2 unit cells. So the contribution of a face center atom per unit cell is 1 by 2. Now consider a hexagonal unit cell and a atom which is reside in a corner position. This corner position atom can be shared by another 6 hexagonal unit cell. Just see the way. First of all this, second this one. Now this atom shared by 3 unit cell, 4, 5 and 6. So the contribution of a atom which is in corner position of a hexagonal unit cell is 1 by 6 per unit cell. Now consider a simple cubic unit cell. In that system, 8 atoms reside in the corner position. So total number of atoms in corner is equal to 8 and total contribution is equal to 1 by 8 into 8, that is equal to 1. So why this is 1 by 8 I just showed you in the previous slide. So the number of atoms in a simple cubic unit cell is equal to 1. Now consider a face-centered cubic system. In the face-centered cubic system, number of atoms in the corner position is equal to 8 and per atom contribution is 1 by 8. Now number of atoms in the face position is equal to 6. So the total contribution is equal to 8 into 1 by 8 plus 6 into 1 by 2. 1 by 2 because a face-centered atom is shared by another unit cell. So the total number of atoms in a face-centered unit cell is 4. Now this is a body-centered cubic system. In that case, the number of atoms in the corner position is equal to 8 and the number of atoms in center is equal to 1. So the total contribution is equal to 8 into 1 by 8 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So the number of atoms in a body-centered cubic system is 2. Now consider the case of hexagonal system. In hexagonal system, the number of atoms in corner position is equal to 12. The number of atoms in face position is equal to 2 and in the center position the number of atoms is equal to 3. So the corner centered atom in a hexagonal system is shared by another 6 unit cell. So this contribution is equal to 12 into 1 by 6. Now the face center position is shared by another 1 unit cell. So contribution is equal to half of that, that is 2 into 1 by 2. And in the center position the atoms are not shared by any other unit cell. So contribution is 1 per atom. So the number of atoms of a hexagonal unit cell system is 6. By this way you can calculate the number of atom of an unit cell. That's all about this number of atom calculation. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.